Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one.
Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
On first down, right back to ETN.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run with ETN. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Lawrence now off the bootleg.
He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
Well, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Jackson will throw again. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now right to Bull. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Jackson goes past defense, holds serve, 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars back onto the field. That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you draw your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN able to slither by. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The Jaguars in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He targets England for another grab. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point safely through, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Ravens offense back out there. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Throwing is Jackson. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down now, it's Ramsey shedding the tackle. It gives him some room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
22 yards there, a first down. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Jackson going to run. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
93 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here comes third and about a foot. Etienne once more. Fancy footwork in midfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On first down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Rolling to his right. Has his man. That's James. Touchdown! Richie James from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now Jackson.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's good for 28 yards.
And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Flush to his right. James has got it. Complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And this one out quickly to James. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Easy.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That'll be caught by James. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Lawrence. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Real quick.
Here's Jackson to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. From midfield now on second down. Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's James. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. ETN up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Ridley. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Lawrence on third down, buying time to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Richie James with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The quick feet by Jackson, and he goes out right around the 39. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now ETN to start the drive. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another tote for Etienne. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. 148 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. From the gun, Bigsby. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jags add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Jackson on 1st down. Steps away. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Wide open receiver, complete. It's a pickup of 17 there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramsey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Powering forward. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw again is Jackson. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And that's a lesson lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. One last shot for Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Jags, their strong start to the year continues as